A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. As you know, the series continues. The series of those great musicians, singers and players of instruments, those who have simply gone too soon and those who are still here with us today. Now, a few days ago, I was talking to my friend Winston Diaz from the New Melodians. Yes, that Winston. We were having a conversation and he was saying, "Yo, Big Stone, you remember the Kebles?" And for the life of me, I didn't remember the Kebles, but I remember every song that they sang. I remember growing up listening to those songs. And he said, "Big Stone, do you know that the Kebles are still alive and are together? One of the longest group that is still together?" I said, "Really?" I said, "Let me go dig into them. But before I do, I just want you to take a look at the Kebles performing in style and pattern. Take a listen.
What kind of world am I living in? Tell me, is it a world without love? What kind of life am I living? Is it a life without love? I can't be happy and I can't be free. When everything I've tried, there's always someone wanna hurt me. Yeah. Why can't we love one another? Tell me, why can't we help each other? It is a fact that we want to better in life, but that doesn't say to hurt our brother. When everything I've tried, there's always someone wanna hurt me. Yeah. Good night, people. I wish we had more time, but everything goes here on time. So it's nice being with you, and bless up. See you some other time. Okay?
Wow, what a great performance, what a great performance. But let's now dig into the Kebles. The Kebles are a Jamaican rocksteady reggae vocal trio led by Keble Drummond, who recorded for Studio One in the late 60s. The group was led by Keble Drummond, sometimes spelled Keeble, Keeble, whose first name led to the name of the group. Drummond explained, "Now I look at something with a cable and wires, and I say, well, cables would be a good name because you could send a message across the world, and that's how I came up with the name." He was backed by harmony singers Elbert Stewart, baritone, and Vince Stoddart, tenor. Drummond was taught the basics of guitar by Peter Austin of the Clarendonians and wrote his first song after attending a songwriting course. Drummond had previously been a member of the Celestians along with Barry Llewellyn and Earl Morgan of the Heptones and Clive Campbell of the Aces, and the Kebles were first formed in 1962. After recording a single for Sonia Pottinger around 1966, they recorded a string of singles for Studio One, and these were later collected on the album What Kind of World in 1970. What Kind of World has been described as a classic, a low-key showcase for some of the most underrated vocals of the age. Studio One boss Clement Coxon Dodd built up demand for the Baby Y single by limiting it to sound system, placed for 4 months before releasing it. The rhythm tracks were later employed by Dodd and several tracks by other artists. Unsatisfied with the lack of money received from Dodd, the Kebles recorded for Harry J while they were still under contract to Studio One, with Drummond altering his voice and the single released under the name Herbie Carter, a real singer who recorded for Harry J to avoid Dodd finding out. By 1970, the Kebles had left Studio One. Everybody Feel Alright was entered into the Festival Song Contest in 1971, losing out to Eric Donaldson's Cherry Oh Baby. They recorded a few more singles for producers such as J.J. Johnson, Harry J, and Bunny Lee. Come On, recorded with Slim Smith, but failed to repeat their Studio One success. Drummond left the group to embark on a successful solo career in 1972 and briefly formed a new group, True Experience, with Trevor Shields and Bobby Ellis, releasing My Girl in 1974. Baby Y formed the basis of DJ tracks from both Dennis Al Capone and Prince Jasper, and the rhythm was caused by the Gladiators for their 1974 track Rearrange. A second album, Baby Y, produced by Harry J, was recorded in 1977, where they were backed by musicians from the In Crowd and Third World. The Kebles have reformed several times in the years that followed. Drummond earned a living working in a shoe factory during the Kebles' peak and moved to the United States in 1979, later working for American Airlines. A third album, also titled Baby Y and credited to Kebles and Friends, was issued in 1993 and led to the Kebles performing at the 1994 Reggae Sunsplash Festival. The three original members, along with tenor Owen Bobby Dockery, reunited in 2011 to perform at the Sierra Nevada World Music Festival in California. Drummond released a solo album, Mellow Moods of Music, in August 2013. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's just take a look at this big catalog that they have. Let's take a look at What Kind of World, 1970, done for Studio One. Baby Y, 1977, for Harry J. Baby Y, 2002, VP Records, Kebles and Friends. Mellow Mood, 2013. And they have a host of singers like Happy End, I've Made Up My Mind, You Betrayed Me, What Kind of World, Baby Y, Love Is a Pleasure, Cheer Up, So Long, Got to Find Someone, Happy Time, How Can I Trust You, Didn't I Feel Alright, Salt of the Earth, Come On, A Sometime Girl, Mixing, Be Wise, Everybody's Got a Song to Sing, Jamaica, I got to go back home. Baby, I love you. Fast mouth. How do you think I feel? Rich man, poor man. Too much talking. Wow. What a catalog. What a catalog. Now I understand quite fully what you were trying to say to me, Winston Diaz. Winston Diaz, my friend, is one of the members of the New Melodians. Very good friend of mine, a very articulate singer, still doing the work that they started so many years ago. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the Kebles. And I just want to say to the Kebles, thank you so much for being together. No matter what the ups and downs are, you still maintain togetherness. And with that, we here in Jamaica are truly grateful. The songs that you have given us are priceless, and we'll forever be singing and dancing to the Kebles. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the Kebles. Please like and share this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then what are you waiting for? Now is the time to do so. Thank you so much for watching.